So we have Mr. Vivek Jain, Chief of Staff for Bombay Stock Exchange with us today. Thank you for being with us, Vivek.
Thanks, Anand. Good to be associated with the AMA.
And my pleasure, because our association goes beyond and deeper than AMA. And having seen your long span of career and the kind of impact you've been making in your different roles, my first question, and maybe you would have guessed it, is to pick your experience on how do you align the HR strategies towards business goals?
Yeah, it is a question which has haunted HR for many years. And I think the answer is simpler if understood properly, and which is understanding the business itself. Shying away as an HR person from understanding business, and businesses itself has become very dynamic and complex. So one understanding at one point of time is not good enough. People talk about being a part of the top management, having a seat on the table. I think these are all related to understanding the business. What makes the revenue line, what makes the cost line, what creates a brand for you in the industry, who is the competition, what type of talent sustains future organization. So all these aspects can be answered if you are exactly knowing how the company is generating that revenue, what goes into creation of that revenue, and dealing with it.
Thank you. I think so well articulated, I must say. So, having heard your views on this, my next question is, how do you look at alignment of talent management practices on similar lines that get aligned with the goals?
Yeah, so talent management, one of the challenges is that you have to think like a finance person rather than an HR person. Of course, HR comes in, but capacity planning is a word that is defined in financial terms, which goes into how many people, what departments, what skill sets, what proficiency of skill sets. And today organizations have proper matrices which are displayed like on the screens, which says what is the deficiency of skill set that you are having in the organization. Now that maturity is possible only when you know what you want and where you are, and hence the gap identification. I think capacity planning is becoming more evolved today than what it was earlier. As a HR person, one of the key drivers for me in terms of aligning the goals and capacity planning is to understand what goes into each of these components that I just mentioned. Having said that, it is never about reduction of people. Often people talk about capacity planning in lieu of reduction of people. But the idea is to optimize the resources, what you have, and do the right capacity planning than just leaving it to size. Of course, benchmarking is one of the methods, but not the best of the methods. So you may have an internal methods of looking. Erstwhile, we used to have time motion studies. It is not relevant anymore, but there are better ways to deal with it. At least starting point on that is definitely helpful.
Thank you so much for that, Vivek. And how can I allow you to leave without seeking your feedback on what's been your experience with the AMA event so far?
Yeah, I think this is the third event, as I understand from you,
Yes.
Anand, that has come up. What I heard people saying that finally we have some international flavors coming into what we are hearing. Of course, we know what is happening in India. We know what is happening in Europe because of some of the other players who are there in the industry. This is the first time that some flavor of American association and related areas are coming into the country. When I'm interacting with people over here, I'm seeing that excitement of what you people are trying to do over here. So I wish you all the best on that journey.
Thank you so much. And thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Anand.